check, Mr. Direct Hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
What you want, what you need, tell me what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
All day, dog.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds Corey Davis.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ready.
Come on, 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Set. 90 Wolf.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Hit it.
2nd and 13. It's complete to Hopkins. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Titans, first down.
Hit it.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
55 to Mike. Check Mike, check Mike. Shoot!
You draw quarter.
Shoot! Watch the shoot!
Big grip.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So on fourth down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Suckup. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 51 to Mike, 51 to man. Oh yeah, and here we go again. He's checking. Crash. Rotate Smith. Go, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jayon Brown. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Switch, squeeze, get in there.
They'll set up to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, it's Henry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Henry running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw in film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now. Ready.
Derrick Henry. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for third and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Wide, get wide. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hatch it.
Check twist on travel. 3, Yo, go. Hit it.
Here's Henry, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Catch made here by Campbell. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. They're going to look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Vincent Smith, 68 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Titans 10, Colts 7. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
80 weapon. 53.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the right side with Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Ready up.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, Hattie. Let's go, Hattie.
General West.
What you got, Hattie?
Hey, Haywood.
Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. Here we go. Check.
Let's go.
2nd and 15.
Check.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Complete to Corey Davis.
Not mine.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
6 guys. 6-6. Pull it high.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Mike 55. Mike 55.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 30.
it's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You draw Corker.
Check, 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 check. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts 28-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Ready
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go. 91.
Here we go. Here we go.
61. Matchbox lights.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. That's what they wanted out of that first down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
It's a party now. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Rush in.
Hey.
Check. Lock.
Ready.
He'll get it up the middle, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge in your offense.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
They'll set up a throw. Looking deep for Hilton. That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. Ready? Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51. Ready, go.
2nd and 6. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base.
Danny.
Topper.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hit it.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On the set. Pilot, 64, weak.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check.
Let's go.
Again, it's Henry. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On the double. Greystone travel.
Out. Shit.
Hey. Big dribble.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
It's been a long day for you. Watch this.
22 jet bomber. 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Check. Fresno.
80 weapon.
Mike, 55.
Check up.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Twist. Check, 55.
Yes.
55 to Mike.
Hey, zoom.
Come on, boy.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Good job.
Michael Pruitt there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half. And they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now with the change in defense, it no longer was.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
70, Indy.
At the 46-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Titans first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Coming to you, coming to you.
On 1st down, Henry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good shot.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line.
Whip.
General West.
Check.
Let's go.
Now it's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Come on. 6-6, bullet high.
Shit. Alert flare.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Hey, Charlie.
45. And come on.
5.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch it.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. 36, 36. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 50, check 50.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. This is going the other way. Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Every time, keep putting that ball on the ground.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. He'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down, Colts.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
That's what I do.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds Hopkins complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. Now a give, right side. It's Henry. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The first carry down for Alex Collins. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the first quarter.
They were gone in the first quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Extra point try now for Suckup. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Extra score, Titans 44, Colts 19.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Colts take over first and 10. Let's go. 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
And we're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Come off the ball hard. And we're going 37's to Mike. Hey, go!
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
53, Mike 53. Get your swarm on. Check 37.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hubbard. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On third down, Hubbard, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Tennessee, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next